Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the This Just In podcast, episode 7. As always, my name is Justin. I'm joined here with Jared. Jared, how are we doing today?
Good. Getting ready for Thanksgiving break. So ready for that time.
Thanksgiving
Be
break.
upon
I'm
us.
heading back home tomorrow. Feeling
Yes,
good
sir.
to get a few days off of classes and got projects to do, though. It's kind of annoying, but
Ooh. So do I.
yeah, the end of semester projects kind of hit hard.
Brutal.
But yeah, starting here, episode 7. No special guests today. I think we're probably doing those like every 3. We kind of talked about that off like camera, but
Yeah.
if we can get a guest for like every 3, that kind of makes sense. But yeah, just us two. You get to hear our annoying voices for another episode. Woo,
Yay.
woo, so exciting. Yeah, blind rankings. These have pretty much become every episode thing. So
Yeah.
you want to go first? You want me to go first? What do you got?
You can go first.
All right, Jared. 5 movie series for you.
Ooh, okay.
All right, you're gonna blind rank these. We're gonna start with Kung Fu Panda,
Kung Fu Panda. Okay.
the good one.
It's a good one, but I don't know how high it ranks on like all-time movie series. I'll go 4.
Number
Because
4.
I think there's other series that you could have put on here that are better.
Okay, yeah, I can see that. We're gonna go to Wreck-It Ralph. Those movies.
Wreck-It Ralph is a 5.
That's
I
5.
don't- I think so. Like,
Okay,
there's definitely ones that are better than that.
I agree, but I think you.
There's no way we could get worse.
What?
There's no way we can get worse. I got my
I think
top
you should have
3.
put Kung Fu Panda higher, just in my opinion.
Well, yeah, obviously, because you have them in front of you.
I do. How to Train Your Dragon.
Oh, okay. Actually, this is. I'm fine with this being in the 1, 2, or 3. I'll go 2.
2. Okay.
I'll go 2. I'll go 2.
I like it.
I'll
I like
go
it.
1, 3.
We've got here. I don't know if you've seen these ones, so I put a backup plan just in case. Have you seen the open season movies?
Open. Oh, yes.
The deer
I've
and the
seen one of
bear.
them. Yes. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. These were good, but do I put the 1 on personal? I'm gonna go 3
3.
just because it's not as up there, I guess.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
There's gotta be something better.
You left
Come
your
on.
number 1, right?
I did.
And I actually decided to give a good one on number 1 on the last one this time. We got Star Wars is your number 1.
Yes. I
That's
was
a good-
waiting for it. I was
That's a good
waiting
one.
for it.
That's a good one.
That's a W list.
I didn't put Marvel and Star Wars. I just picked one of them, but I
Yeah,
still
so-
would have put Kung Fu Panda higher though.
Yeah, I just didn't know what route you were gonna go with like series. I knew some type of Star Wars series had to be there, so I didn't want to.
Kung Fu Panda 2 is so good.
I could flip Kung Fu Panda and How to Train Your
It's a
Dragon.
hood classic.
Okay, moving on to mine. Getting a little festive. We got
That's good.
Thanksgiving side dishes.
Ooh, okay, yeah, this makes sense. Sticking with the food and Thanksgiving makes sense.
Exactly. I have some food every time. This is crazy. Okay, but our first mac and cheese.
Now I'm trying to think of what I actually have above mac and cheese. 2.
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good spot.
There's not much above it, and it kind of can be interchangeable. So it depends on what else you give me, but early 2.
Depends on how you make the mac and cheese too. So
Yeah.
next we got green bean casserole.
5.
That's crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
5.
Actually, not. This might not. That might not be
Get it
bad
off
for
my
this.
table.
Our third, we got mashed potatoes.
1.
Okay.
That's the only thing I would have put above
We
mac
might
and
have a nasty little list.
cheese. So
Then we got cranberry sauce.
I don't like cranberry sauce.
Ooh.
4.
So what'd you leave? The 3?
3. Yeah, I left number 3.
Number 3, you got stuffing.
I don't like stuffing either, but
Do you just like mac and cheese and mashed potatoes? Is that it?
the only ones I like are mac and cheese and mashed potatoes. No, like the
Picky
rolls.
eater. Oh my god.
No, like rolls, bro.
rolls.
Rolls.
I mean, I could have put rolls there, but like rolls is too much of a year-round
we
player.
have rolls, like gravy. Does that count with mashed potatoes? I'm assuming.
I mean, you could. I guess if we're putting mashed potatoes, you could put gravy with it. They kind
Gravy's
of
good.
nice
We
little
have
duo.
Like we have green beans at ours, but not in a casserole. They're just like separate green beans. Like those
Really?
I like, but not in a casserole, bro.
That's fair. That's fair.
I was waiting for like sweet potato maybe, something like that.
Yeah, I was just trying to. Yeah, I kind of went with the basic ones, but
Do you guys have ham or turkey or both for when you guys?
we have both.
Yeah, we know we don't.
I'm more of a ham guy person.
You a ham guy?
I'm a ham guy, unless because like the turkey's just too dry.
Yeah, but
Sometimes.
it's classic though. It's good.
It's classic, but it's dry.
Put a little salt on it, some little gravy on it. Ooh, it's good. That's why you get the
You see,
gravy
you-
for it.
If you put gravy on it, then it's good. But
Yeah,
like,
it's not dry anymore.
but turkey on its own is not as
Yeah, turkey on its own.
good as ham.
That's just
Yeah.
okay. I'm not a huge ham guy, to be honest.
I love me some ham.
Not my vibe.
Not my vibe.
Not my vibe. Don't make fun. Rude.
Rude. up.
Rude. Oh man. Yeah, Thanksgiving coming up, and that means holidays are starting. So that's kind of weird. Christmas music's already switched over on stations, which is
Yeah.
too early or
crazy.
not for you? What do you think?
I think it's too early. Once we get past Thanksgiving, then it's Christmas time.
I think it starts on Black Friday. That's when Christmas music should start.
When is Black Friday this year?
The day after Thanksgiving.
Day after Thanksgiving? Okay.
It literally always is the day after
It
Thanksgiving.
is? Okay.
Because
See,
Thanksgiving's always a Thursday and Black Friday.
I don't dabble
Black
into Black
Friday.
Friday. Like,
So.
I don't really do Black Friday.
I don't. My mom
So
and
I just like forget
out
it exists.
and
sometimes.
shop and we like meet up for lunch in the middle of the day, but that's really about it.
Yeah. I don't do shopping on Black Friday. I don't.
Yeah, like-
I mean, I probably will, but like in the future.
Well, yeah, when you're older, you
Like
gotta
not right now.
get them presents. Right now, hell no, I don't do nothing.
Yeah.
I don't do anything. I get most of my presents at like a Target run on like December 15th, like right after Christmas.
Real.
Or I guess I've been ordering some online from school. Just ordering it
That's
to the
fine.
house and be like, don't open the packages, guys.
Don't open that. Please
don't
please
open packages with my name on them. They're not for you. Well, they are for you, but not yet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
makes sense.
All right. Well, what else comes with winter is MLB off season, right? We've entered it. There's been a few moves that have happened so far. Nothing too big. Probably the
Yeah.
biggest one, Aaron Nola back to the Phillies. But we've got some free agency predictions for probably the top 5 guys, some of the top guys for sure. So we'll leave the big guy for last, right? Obviously, we both know who that is.
Okay.
We'll go to Cy Young winner this year, Blake Snell. Where's he going, Jared?
I think Blake Snell goes to Baltimore. Baltimore, they need pitching staff. They're young. They could be a little aggressive in the offseason, I think. They should have some money to work with, and hopefully they seize the young opportunity and bring in a 2-time Cy Young winner and a sort of a veteran presence to teach the young guys more and obviously pitch well for them. So I think he goes to Baltimore.
I would really like that, to be honest. That'd be fun. Make that team have a real ace over there.
Mm-hmm.
I've got Boston, the Red Sox,
That's another one I thought about.
because they're always big market, historic team trying to compete. You got a chance for a 2-time Cy Young right here, and they really need pitching because their pitching staff is either old or not good or injured.
So true.
So they get a guy that they can rely on. You throw them a lot of money. Boston's trying to compete again because they've been out of the playoffs for a few seasons. You've got some big players over there. I mean,
Yeah.
Devers headlining. You need someone headlining that pitching staff, and I think Snell can be the guy.
It depends on how much he wants to win, though. Unless
He can win
Boston,
Boston.
they would have to make other moves. They would need more moves than just Snell to compete.
They need more, but I think that's a start right there.
It's a start, but you
It's a
have to
good-
bank
it's a
on
good
other guys.
start, man.
You have to bank on other guys going there.
2-time
I don't know
Cy
if
Young
Snell wants
is a
that.
good start. We've got prospects, guys. We've got guys coming up like Casas, Marcelo Meyer should be up soon.
Casas has already been up. I don't
Well,
know.
I
Are
know,
you
but,
really
like,
still calling him a prospect?
He's still young, bro.
I mean,
still
yeah.
so young.
I just see more potential in Baltimore to win. So, and I think he
That's
wants
fair.
to win. He's
Realistically,
mad from that
like,
2020 World Series.
Snell is probably going to be offered a bag by like Los Angeles and New York.
Yeah, I just don't know if he wants to go to another. I don't know if he wants another scenario in San Diego where lots of hype, lots of money being thrown around, and you just don't prove that.
Yeah, he's an interesting guy out there for agency, though, to be honest.
He is.
All right, we're going to go to someone on the other side of the ball here, Matt Chapman.
I think Matt Chapman stays in Toronto.
Stays in
I don't
Toronto.
think they. I don't think they let him leave. They've been consistently competing in. They've been getting to the playoffs, and I think if they had bring him back and adjust more pitching, they could be competitive in the AL.
I also think he goes back to the Blue Jays, but for the sake of just giving a fun prediction, just for the heck of it, I have the Mariners as kind of a dark horse for him. They don't
I could
always
see
spend
that.
a lot of money, but I feel like third base is a position that they could go for, and a guy like Chapman who's
And they move Suarez to DH technically.
good defensively. You could move Suarez to DH. Chapman can hit a little bit too. Start to try to get more pieces to put you over that hump because you've got your star in Julio, right?
Yeah,
So get some other pieces around him. Try to get you into that perennial contender type conversation.
that's true.
All right, back to pitchers. We have the guy from Japan. Probably gonna butcher his name. Yamamoto, right?
Yeah.
Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Right? I don't.
Yes.
Don't.
It's close enough. It's close
tell
enough.
me.
It's close enough.
Where's he going?
We know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
I think he goes to the Mets. It's gonna be a big market team. I just don't know how much like a team like the Yankees or the Dodgers take a risk on that. And I think the Mets are they're a very hungry team in free agency, and they'll take anybody they can get. They got Kodai Senga last year, and I just think they do it again with Yamamoto.
Yeah, before the Aaron Nola contract, I had the Phillies for him. But after the Nola contract, I don't think they spend for another pitcher. So I actually also had the Mets. Like you mentioned,
Yes, sir.
defender, they went and got Senga last year. They can go and get the big Japan pitcher again. They're under kind of some new management. They got some
Managerial.
front office things going on over there. But at the end of the day, they spend money. That's what they do. It didn't work last year with their pitchers, Verlander.
Sure. Ooh,
Yeah, those didn't work out.
that was brutal.
You could try to do it again. Just keep throwing money and hope it works out.
And they're younger too.
New
So
York.
you're not paying guys like JD and Max who are at such an older age compared to Senga and Yamamoto.
Yeah, they're both.
Kind of hit the reset button there.
Yamamoto's like 25, I think.
Yeah, he's young.
You'd be getting the guy for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here probably the second, maybe second best free agent, probably the most intriguing considering
Yes.
his story. Cody Bellinger.
Okay, this is a weird one. Like thinking about it, because I really want the Guardians to get Belly. I want it so bad.
I don't think they're going to spend the money to get him.
I don't think they will either. So I have him going to the Yankees.
Okay.
Yankees. He's big left-handed hitter hitting the right field. He would do numbers there, I think. And the Yankees, they need to compete with the payroll they have and the guys they currently have, and they're kind of in a win now scenario, I guess. But even though they did keep Judge, I think that was the one worry they had, and so now they kind of feel more secure. But at the end of the day, you didn't make the playoffs, and you need that, and I think Belly can bring that fire to that team.
I have him returning to the Cubs. I just feel like they gave him that shot last year with the one-year deal. He played really, really well. He helped the Cubs compete for a playoff spot. They didn't end up getting it, but they were there to the very end. I think the Cubs are going to go out and make moves. I mean, Chicago's also got a lot of money. I think your first move should start with bringing back Bellinger. Now, it kind of depends on what Craig Counsell thinks, because obviously he's the new guy there. So does he want to bring back Belly? But he had such a good year last year. I think it's worth giving him a long-term deal with more money to keep him in Chicago as one of your pieces over there.
I can see that.
All right, the last one. We all know who it is.
We all know.
Shohei. Jared, what is your prediction for Shohei Ohtani's next team?
I think Ohtani goes to the Dodgers. He is going to get a fat contract, and the Dodgers are the only team I can see throwing that type of money out there for a player. And it also would help because I don't want to say need a DH, but they would take the load off of Ohtani pitching. I think he could be a more DH role there. And while he gets healthy, trying to get back to throwing, I think it would be a good slot for him to compete, get healthy, and still hit at an elite level.
I think the Dodgers is the popular pick right now. I mean,
it's kind of like what other team is throwing that type of money out there?
I'm also going West Coast. because I think that's where he's going to stay. Ultimately,
Okay,
is on the West
it
Coast.
better not be the Angels because there's no way he wants to stay.
I know.
there.
I have
And-
the San Francisco Giants.
Really, the Giants are gonna.
Now, I
spend
know they're
that
not-
much?
They're not as competitive as the Dodgers, right? They haven't been recently, and they're farther away from competing, which is maybe not what Ohtani wants, considering he didn't compete on the Angels. But I think the Giants are building something, and I think they just got a new manager, right?
Yes.
I think they fired.
they did. Yeah, I don't know if they got a new manager yet. They might have. It would have had to been a while ago.
If they haven't, then they're getting one because they fired their guy.
Yeah.
And I think they're ready to start competing. I think they're building something. San Francisco is also a big market, has a lot of money, had a lot of success. Some years down the line now, back in the day with guys like Baumgartner and Posey, I think they want to get back to having those stars and get back to being one of those biggest names in baseball. And obviously, fun stadium, right? Hit it into the water.
Exactly. They just gotta find a way to sign star guys because clearly that was an issue last year.
Yeah,
The arson judge incident.
I just think this could be the year. They didn't get Judge, but I think they can get Ohtani. I think West
I doubt
Coast.
it. If he's going West Coast, he's going to LA.
I don't think he wants to stick anywhere near the Angels. The Dodgers are too close.
I mean,
to the Angels.
I mean, proximity wise, that's kind of a weird thing to say, I guess.
But I just think he just wants to be done with them. And if you're staying in the same city, I just know.
But you're not on the same. Okay.
I just think
It's just a weird thing to say.
I think San Fran may not make sense like competing wise, but everything else it makes sense.
But they're still building in San Francisco. He wants to win now.
But think about it. You have a lot of money in San Francisco, and you're still building. And they're younger, right?
Yeah, I guess.
You bring Ohtani in, now other free agents start wanting to come to you as well. That's the start of you building. Once you bring Ohtani in, other people flock to your team. So
But when you're already spending that much money on Ohtani, how much are you really able to give those guys that want to flock to San Francisco?
They don't have a lot of big contracts right now, though.
Yes, but Ohtani's
Not that
going to
I'm
have
aware
a
of.
huge contract.
Well, yeah, but it's also San Francisco also has a lot of money. I mean, not as big as the Dodgers or the Yankees, but they have a lot of money,
Yeah,
and they've tried to spend in the past. I don't think they're afraid to spend.
I don't know. We'll find out.
We'll find out. I mean, I think he's probably going to decide sooner rather than later, just to get it over with.
Yeah.
My guess is early December.
Yeah, that's a good guess. Probably talk to the team, make sure he's in that locker room and stuff way before the season starts.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna go on to some college football talk. We haven't even done too much of this on the show so far, but
it's heating up though.
Playoff talk is starting to get underway, and I have something I want to discuss with you. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I think there are 8 teams still that have the potential of making the playoffs.
Really?
Yes, and let me go over all these scenarios for you. Right?
Okay.
We'll start with the 2 Big Ten teams, Washington or not Washington. Well, they were Big Ten too. Michigan and Ohio State. Washington will be Big Ten next year. Michigan and Ohio State. Winner of that makes the playoffs.
I feel like they both do, regardless of who
But
wins.
that's what I'm saying. Loser is still potential to be in the playoffs. There's your first 2 of my 8 teams.
Mm-hmm.
All right, then we go to the SEC. Throw this scenario out. Georgia wins out. If Alabama wins against Georgia in the SEC championship, you have a 1-loss Georgia and an SEC champion Alabama. There's 2 more potential teams right there. Right? Our next 2, Pac-12, Washington and Oregon. If Oregon beats Washington in the Pac-12 championship, you have 2 1-loss Pac-12 teams, and their losses are to each other.
That's
How do you pick between those 2? That's 2 more potential playoff teams.
Yeah.
Then you've got Florida State, who obviously Jordan Travis went.
I don't know if we're gonna count Florida State with losing Jordan Travis.
If they're still go undefeated and beat Louisville in the ACC championship, though, you're an undefeated ACC champion. Your potential for playoff, but the committee's obviously gonna have to take Jordan Travis's injury into account.
I just think the committee's gonna be way too heavy on that Jordan Travis injury.
But it does really, really suck. Hopefully, Jordan Travis
Yeah.
recovers, gets a shot in the NFL or maybe over in the spring leagues that are kind of becoming a thing. XFL, USFL merger. I could say I think it's gonna be fun to see a lot of these college quarterbacks go play over there and then get their shot in the NFL. But there's your seventh team, Florida State, right? Your eighth team,
Ooh.
Texas.
Texas, yeah.
They went out, win the Big 12. They have their win over Alabama and only one loss.
It's
There's
gonna be
8
a
teams still that
crazy
can make
ending.
playoffs.
Yeah, it's crazy. I feel like Ohio State and Michigan are gonna be locked.
One of those two for sure.
Yeah, well, whoever wins whoever wins that game, realistically,
Whoever
because
wins,
whoever wins that game wins the Big Ten championship, basically.
yeah, because you play
Because I know
Iowa.
Iowa ain't beating
Yeah, no.
any of them.
Here's the question. Like, I don't think both of them get in though. I do think like the game.
I think both of them get in.
In this
Because-
scenario, Washington wins the Pac-12. They're one of them. The winner of the game is in.
Yeah.
There's 2. Georgia wins the SEC. There's 3. Something
They're
just
in.
fell behind me. What the heck?
But
Georgia
even
wins the
if
SEC.
Bama wins, if they beat Georgia, they honestly could put both of them in. But it depends on what Texas and Oregon do.
And how highly they take Jordan Travis's injury into account. If you have an undefeated Florida State, undefeated Washington, undefeated Georgia, and the winner of the game, the loser doesn't get in.
That's true.
I also think Oregon's a huge dark horse for the playoffs, to be honest. If they beat Washington in the Pac-12 championship, I think you could put both of those Pac-12 teams in.
You could. You very well could.
To be honest, I think those are two of the not taking record into account. I think those are two of the best teams, like 2 of the top 4 teams in the country right now. Those 2,
I agree. They
but
could.
they're not ranked like it.
Yeah. I mean, it's gonna be a bloodbath.
I
Kind of.
I feel like this would have been the perfect year for a 12-team playoff
It really would have.
because you got
Because
8 teams who really
you
could
even
make
still
it.
got teams below them that are decently competitive.
I mean, guys down at like Missouri is a really good-
Missouri, you got Louisville, you even still got Penn
Louisville's a really
State,
good
who are, but and LSU.
Yeah, Penn State's all right. LSU's got a historically good offense, historically bad defense. I mean-
The USC fall off is actually crazy.
Yeah, USC's and Caleb Williams has not played well either.
7-5 is crazy.
Is Lincoln Riley on the hot seat?
He could be, but I don't know how much that is really his fault.
I mean,
But
we'll have to see.
yeah, in
But-
college, it's very well different from the NFL
yeah,
in coaching. So you never know.
I just think that the playoff race is going to be so interesting this year,
It is.
and there's
Championship games are going to be huge.
so many top QBs too, who are going to be playing in these games, like McCarthy, Penix, Bo Nix, like Carson
Yeah.
Beck, Quinn Ewers, like they're all these guys.
Yeah.
I left a few names off that list of 8 because Kyle McCord and Jalen Milroe aren't good.
Yeah.
But
They're not as good as those guys.
the rest of them, I mean, it's gonna be fun.
Well, how is Oregon State ranked 11th? I
They're
didn't even
good.
Keep that. I know, but like they're a 3-loss team.
Yeah, but their losses are all to really good teams.
That's fair.
I think like I was talking to somebody about this. I think the most fun game to watch this upcoming week, right? Rivalry week. Like outside of the game, because that's what everyone's gonna be watching.
Yeah.
The Apple Cup, Washington State. Because one of them's playing for a bowl game, right?
Yeah.
Washington State is playing for bowl eligibility. The other is playing for an undefeated regular season and a chance at the playoffs.
That's
So they
true.
both have something to play for, so they're going to be playing with desperation. Then you've got
Like
Penix on
Eastern-
one side, who's amazing.
Mhm.
Cam Ward on the other, who I love and who is also incredible.
That's true. You
Who are the
love Cam Ward.
Most fun offenses in the country. That could be like a 50-50 shootout game. 'Cause
That'd be a crazy game.
if
it
Cam
goes like
Ward
that.
plays his best, bro, he's unstoppable. But then it's also Penix and Odunze and McMillan.
Hmm
I'm excited to watch the Apple Cup.
Yeah. So about bowl, I know Eastern Michigan plays today or sometime this week. Not today.
Why do you know that?
No, because I was checking what action is this week, and then I realized Eastern Michigan was playing Buffalo, and it's for bowl eligibility.
Ooh.
Yeah, crazy week.
Yeah, I also got that Monday night game tonight. The Eagles.
Big game.
We'll probably talk about the results of that one next week.
Yeah.
But we've got to make our picks for this week now.
Let me get the notes set up. We still have to add them up from the last 2 weeks.
We will, we'll get
They're slacking.
eventually. We'll get
It's gonna be
standing.
break. We got time to add them up.
We got time. You ready for the first game?
Yep.
Packers at Detroit.
Give me the Lions.
Yeah, I agree.
The goofball bounce back week.
Lions. They're just better. Commanders, Cowboys.
Cowboys beat up on bad teams. Well, Commanders aren't as bad, but their defense is just not it, and the Cowboys are going to take advantage of that.
I think it's a close game, but Cowboys win. 49ers, Seahawks.
Ooh,
Give me the
this
Niners.
is kind of a trap game for the 49ers, low key.
I'll take the Niners still.
I'm gonna take Geno Smith. I'm not writing him off yet.
Not writing Geno off? Yeah, all right.
No sir.
Well, have you written off Zach Wilson because the Dolphins play the Jets and Zach Wilson got benched?
I'm written off Zach Wilson on every single paper.
They're starting Tim Boyle. Give me the Dolphins.
Tim Boyle. That's crazy. You hate to see that for Zach, but
Rough. Steelers, Bengals. No Joe Burrow. Give me the Steelers.
But Pickett might be worse than Jake Browning.
Yeah, but this is a better defense.
That's true. Give me the Steelers. As much as I hate to say that.
Saints, Falcons. Give me New Orleans.
Did
James
you
Winston.
take the Steelers for the last one?
I did. Yeah, I took the Steelers.
Okay. And then you said Saints and
Falcons.
Saints and Falcons.
Give me New Orleans. I think whoever plays between Derek Carr and Jameis is just better than what they have in Atlanta.
They're starting Ritter again, aren't they?
Were they back to him or are they still at Heineke?
I think they gave. I thought or like earlier. Well, who? Yeah, I think they're starting Ritter because
It should be Ritter.
Yeah. I'm gonna take the Saints. I don't see a world where Desmond Ritter puts it together against that defense.
Browns, Broncos. After all the talk about the Broncos early year, they're up to 5.
Give me the Browns. Give me the Browns. Two defenses versus 2 bad offenses.
I'm going to take the Broncos.
That's a L pick.
It's in Denver. Sean Payton's a better coach than Stefanski. And I do not think if they start DTR, they're going to continue to win football games.
That's just a horrible take.
I don't think DTR is the guy. He's not.
It's been 2 games. 2 games.
No, but I'm saying he's not the guy right now. You want to compete right now? Please play Flacco or PJ. Please.
We're not gonna. Flacco's not gonna play.
Your best shot to the Super Bowl right now is with Flacco or PJ, not DTR.
I mean, it depends on how DTR progresses. At the end of the day, we don't know how he's gonna play.
All right. Jaguars, Texans. Give me the Texans in Houston. Stroud bounce back.
Ooh. Give me the Texans as well. I think the Texans can make the playoffs in the competitive AFC North is crazy. Or not AFC North, just AFC. I don't know why I said North.
Yeah, they win that division. I mean,
they could win that division.
The definition of mid: the Buccaneers and the Colts.
Give me the Colts. I think Michael Pittman's gonna have a very good day.
Give me the Bucs. I think
he's believing in Baker.
They randomly just pop up and win games. I mean,
that's true.
Battle for the number 1 pick: Patriots, Giants.
Oh, this is a bad match.
I will take Tommy DeVito and
I'm going to take Tommy DeVito as well. Give me the Italian.
Oh God, more bad teams.
It's the Panthers game, isn't it?
The
It's
Panthers and the Titans.
Panthers, Titans. Give me the Titans. The
Yeah, I'll
Panthers are
take the
just so
Titans.
incredibly bad. Nothing good is happening over there.
Will Levis, he's playing football.
Will Levis just has to throw the ball well occasionally and we'll win the game.
And oh my gosh, another bad game. Rams Cardinals.
Give me the Cardinals.
Dude, I was gonna.
Kyler's like in bad form, and I think he put it together this week.
Yeah, I'll take the Cardinals. I like Kyler.
Jordan,
We got the Chiefs and the Raiders.
give me the Chiefs.
Chiefs.
No way Raiders win that game.
No, I don't think so. This early, I mean, preseason, you would have said this might be the best game of the year, but now not so sure. Bills, Eagles.
Give me the Eagles.
I will also be taking the Eagles here.
The Bills are such frauds this year. Can't even
Last
beat
Sunday
the
game, Ravens, Chargers in Los
Ravens.
Angeles.
Ravens. I don't that you act like the fact that it's in LA changes everything. It really doesn't. You take the Ravens.
Yeah, I'm taking the Ravens.
Yeah.
Another interesting Monday night game. The Bears, Vikings.
Why are the Bears getting prime time games this year? This is crazy. But give me the
They
Vikings.
have gotten like 18 primetime games, I swear.
I don't get it.
Fields is
Why are we
back.
doing this? I mean, I don't care that he's back. The passion enough
he's
is
back.
gonna bounce back.
Start Tyson Bagent.
It's our Tyson Beach.
They were better with him. They got more wins with Tyson Bagent.
They almost beat the Lions, and is already hopping off Justin Fields bandwagon.
Keyword almost because Fields fumbled the football.
But I guess. But how much of that is really his fault?
Give me Pastronaut minus the P. I'll take the Vikings.
That is crazy. Why are we slandering Josh Dobbs?
I mean, he's better than Justin Fields, so.
It's disgusting.
Justin Fields is like the fifth best quarterback on those two teams.
Why are we hating on Justin Fields so much?
Because he's bad, and I've been saying this for
He's
a long
not that bad.
Give me the
He's
Vikings.
not.
I don't care.
I wrote it down. Calm down.
Vikings.
I got it down, bro. Simmer down.
All right. I'll call.
Just calm it down.
Who are you taking?
The Vikings, of course.
Stole my pick again.
I said it before you.
No, I don't think so, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Top tier hater. He wakes up early just to hate.
So facts.
You said that last year.
Yeah, I did say that last year. Well, hopefully for next week we'll have our actual records
So big game tomorrow.
tallied up.
Big game tomorrow. Cavs Sixers.
Ooh, is that in Philly or in Cleveland?
Yeah. I don't think Mitchell's playing.
Ooh, yeah. Sixers win by 30.
Garland's gonna show why he's better than Tyrese Maxey. I'm lying. I'm delusional.
Dude, Maxey is like probably a top 3-point guard this year, bro.
Well, yeah, obviously.
He's so cracked. And Maxey against the Cavs.
And it's against
also
the
plays
Cavs.
better. Yeah. Maxey against the Cavs is like prime.
It doesn't make sense. It should not work that well.
He's gonna drop another 50 piece tomorrow.
If he drops another 50 piece, I'm never watching basketball again.
All right, bet. Bet. Y'all heard it here. What time does that game start? I'm uploading this episode before that game, so it's on record.
Let me check.
I just dropped my phone onto the keyboard and it made weird noises.
It starts at 7:30 tomorrow.
Oh, but that's the upload time of the episode. It'll be perfect.
That's
Oh man!
perfect timing.
All right, I think that's about all we have for this episode. This will hopefully be back out on a regular time. If you're hearing it and it is, then great, I got it out on time. If not, then boohoo. As always, you can follow us on our socials. It'll be linked down in the description. We got Instagram, we got YouTube, we got Spotify, whichever one you're listening on right now. We got our personal socials as well. Follow those. And yeah, Jared, you got anything else for us?
Yeah, nothing. Enjoy Thanksgiving.
All right. Well, we will see you all in the next episode.
Indeed.